Well, if that theme song doesn't put a little bit of bounce in your step and make you want to go for a wagon ride or something, I can't help you. What do you guys think of the new music? I'm not going to try to overdo it because I know that music can be a bit much, but I think it helps a little bit, makes it a little bit different. Just coming down here to check on this fire pit. Definitely still smoking. Check it out. Still smoking away. So I'm gonna set this up somewhere and try to push some of this leftover brush into a pile and get it to burn again. Well, I don't think I'll have a problem getting that to burn. I've got a utilities company backing down my driveway right now. It looks like power company. They're coming to do some maintenance on the lines, brush and cutting underneath. It's like I got outdoor people coming to visit me. These guys don't even know it yet, but we're gonna be best friends. So I'm gonna grab my chainsaw since that fire's still going and just do a little more cutting while I have the energy and get rid of it right away by throwing it on that fire. Just checking on smoke conditions. It was hanging pretty low up there, but probably just because the fire is cooler than it was yesterday, at the moment anyway, and it's cold outside. I don't know. Keep burning. Alright, well, enough of that today. I'm as bored as you guys probably are of cutting down really small pine trees and really small cedar trees. I'm going to try to figure out something else to do. This little camera that I'm using is pretty awesome. It's pretty stable. I never really used it except for the YouTube channel, and now that I've put out a few videos, I'm starting to learn more about its capabilities. I think I may just turn this around forward facing and maybe go for a nice hike through the back 40 and give you guys an idea of what the terrain is like back there and what I'm going to be up against in terms of getting a trail through. These spots aren't too bad because there was already lawnmower trails and that kind of thing through here, so all I'm really doing is widening them, straightening them, that sort of thing. Back there it's a whole different story. So we'll cue up a little song here for a minute or two, nice and low, and sit back and enjoy. Oh, whose idea was that? That is hard work walking through that stuff when you're giving 85% of your mind, your brain, your ability to pay attention towards holding the camera still, and 15% towards not falling into a puddle and losing a boot. So that's what it looks like back there. That's what I'm up against. I think I need to go get a drink of water. Whew! All right, so the brushing crew is long gone. Good group of guys. They weren't here very long, and they left a little bit more of a mess than I would have thought, but when you think about it, what else are they supposed to do? They're not going to take all the brush with them everywhere they go. I'm sure they're brushing power line corridors that are a lot longer than what runs through my property. So they've kind of, they've bucked it up a little bit, and they actually dragged it down some of my trails and just threw them on the trails and left them there, which is not ideal, but they may not have realized they were trails. And like everything else in life, people tend to take the path of least resistance, and I'm sure they were just trying to do the nice thing by pulling the stuff back into the trees, but they pulled the stuff onto my trails. So I'm going to go grab the Kubota. I'm going to remove the box blade. I'm going to install an adapter onto the 3-point hitch that gives me a trailer hitch, and I'm actually going to use one of my little trailers to drive around and pick some of this stuff up. So let's do it. Pretty good. It gives me the option of having an upper and a lower receiver installed at the same time for hooking up to things that are at different positions. So let's get this put on. All right, I gotta go get a drawbar and we'll head down and grab that trailer. So I'll show you exactly what I mean. Some of that stuff's not so bad because, whoops, almost tripped. I don't have a trail back here. But you see, they just cut the stuff, chuck it in the bushes. It'll just biodegrade, it's not a big deal here. Some of the other stuff though that's on my trails, I'm gonna be picking that stuff up. Otherwise I'll just have to move it in the spring when the snow melts and I go to try to cut these trails with my riding mower. That's no good. So we'll set up the camera, start picking. Alright, let's go empty that. I didn't think it would fill up that fast, but oh well. So I was just gonna leave that trailer loaded just the way it is because I don't foresee myself needing this trailer anytime in the future. But I learned that lesson the hard way. You leave it sitting like that, you get a foot of snow on it and some freezing rain, and you're not touching that trailer until the spring unless you can park it inside and thaw it out. I learned that lesson from Bob. I think Bob's watching. He's probably laughing right now too. So let's set this camera up, we'll get this trailer unloaded, and then we're probably gonna fill it again because I don't think I even made it halfway down that trail. Well guys, that's going to be it for me today, I think. I got that third trailer loaded up, as you can see in the background there. I'll unload that in a few minutes. I promise, Bob, today. I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about one of my favorite YouTubers. If any of you guys have a BX, you have to subscribe to Paul Short. He runs a business in Bay Roberts, Newfoundland. He does all specialty stuff on Kubotas. I've got these on my tractor right here. See if I can get these in the shot. Covers for these lights so that when you're going through the bushes they don't get ripped off. They're awesome. He's got tons of stuff. Paul Short, Bay Roberts, Newfoundland. Specialty repairs and custom mods, I think. The guy is the mod father. Paul, if you're watching this, I'm the guy that got the Dodge Caravan to go for 400,000 kilometers with one gearbox. Remember that? We spoke on Facebook about a year ago. Anyways, big weather system coming in here. I don't know if you can tell that it's snowing on here or not, but there's a big system coming off of Lake Huron moving east. It's going to bury parts of Ontario, I think, so we'll let you know how that goes tomorrow when I wake up. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good weekend and take the opportunity to get outside. Stay safe.